Fred from Crypto Committee here. Hi everybody. Unifi's signals, just absolutely amazing. You know, we have the historical data to prove that these signals work. You know, like I said in a previous video, I love the simplicity of the program. It's just so simple. All you're doing is buying Bitcoin and selling Bitcoin. You're basing your whole transactions off the signals. It's simple as that. You don't have to be an expert or anything of that nature. And we have the data, like I said, to prove these signals work. You know, I aligned myself with Mike Klingler and Robin Lin with Unifii. We have a great community, a great team to show the easy process, the easy procedure to earn more Bitcoin and protect your profits. Like for instance, this evening we had a signal come out to buy Bitcoin at 74.18, and then currently right now it's 74.64. So you'd definitely be in profit right now. You know, managing your position if you want to put a stop loss and things of that nature. We show you how to protect your profits. It's real simple. Anybody could do this. However, I'm going to let Robin go into a little bit more detail of what this program can do for you.
Profit here. I'm going to take a little profit here. So Unifi's tagline, just so you guys know, is real freedom, real simple, and it's for a reason, because these signals and the strategy is super simple, takes me minutes a day to apply. So I'm going to give you some real clear, factual, historical data. These are real results. Real results. Real, and they're simple. So these are the live signals. They're live signals and they're daily. Live is where there's a lot of signals happening during the day. It's more for like professional traders or people who are like stay-at-home professionals. They happen more frequently. There's more leverage where you can generate more profit during the year because there's more trades that you're doing. The daily, which I'm going to share with you in just a bit, just after this, is kind of like limited to once a day, maybe twice at the most. So you could be a full-time career person, you could be a family person, you could be traveling, or like me, where you're just on meetings all the time, shooting videos all the time, super busy leading businesses and teams. You just don't have time to sit there, you know, going into Binance or BitMEX trading all day. So for those of you who are busy, the daily signals are more appropriate, but the live signals are very significant. I'm going to show you guys here. These are real results. So the trading strategy results, this was the Unifii signal, starting balance of $10,000. The ending balance was $106,979. So the ending balance, this is like a real trading process over January 1st to July 1st, 2018. This is a real result that happened where people were actually, I'm going to show you guys the actual trades that people did to show you the result is real here. So the starting balance, 10 grand in Binance, ending balance, $106,000. The percent gain was 969.79% gain. The winners over all the trades, there were 579 trades here. 86.2% of these signals were winners. So some of the trades were losers where you lost money. But if you're emotionally not very strong with trading, like many of us, right, where we panic, let's say that you got 14% losers in trading and you were like, oh, you know, I'm out, I can't do this, screw that, I'm out. So this is over time. You know, the signals are not perfect, but this is a real snapshot, guys, January 1st to July 1st, 2018, of what you could have generated in profits over this time period. There's a live signal now that just came in. So those of you following live, go check it out. Okay, so the starting balance, you know, this just blows my mind. It just blows my mind. It's insane. It doesn't take that long, January to July, to generate this kind of gain, guys. Now, what we're talking about here is leveraging the market trends, because Bitcoin wasn't always going up, it was going down. But the signals told us when to get in, when to get out. You're making money, you're making Bitcoin, and you're gaining profit, and you're protecting your profit. So this compares to a buy and hold strategy, guys. The starting balance 10 grand, ending 4,754. Who wants a loss of negative 52.46%? So go ahead and raise your hand down here if you would have preferred, because you got scared and you didn't want to take a risk, who would have preferred between January to July to buy and hold Bitcoin at negative 52%? So just up until recently, July 1st, you turned your 10 grand into 4,754. Yeah, who wants that? Okay, so we're talking about significant growth where you don't have to do a lot of work. I know it sounds like a shiny white unicorn jumping off a rainbow to some of you, because a lot of you are logic driven. You're very analytically driven. I am as well. I need proof. I need proof. This is proof, but I'm also here to share with you that as I shared with you on the previous slide, I've been doing these signals and profiting basically every day because of what these signals can do over time. So I'm not saying that you should do this. Obviously, I can't tell you that. What I'm saying is that you need to decide how you are going to generate financial sustainability, or just stop talking about making money and do something else, right? Just like this, to me, is a no-brainer. And it's not pie in the sky. This is a real result. This is a real historical data, real results, guys. Okay, so the daily signals, there's two things here with that. So the daily signals, same time frame, January 1st to July 1st, 2018. Starting balance 10K, ending $14,000, 455. So the percent gain was 44.55% gain. Winners 45%. Number of trades 102. So let's go back for a second. So you see how there were 579 trades in the live signals? That's a lot of trades, and a lot of people don't have time for that. So this daily had 102 trades. So 579 trades and 102 trades. So you turn 10 grand into 14.4. Not too shabby. Now, if you were doing a buy and hold, same strategy, compared again, 4,694, you're at a loss of negative 53%. So not into the buy and hold anymore. I'm not into that anymore. So here's the chart. I've broken this down in a video as well for you guys. Ask your sponsor, person that brought you here, if you want that video. You know, again, during the bull run, things were going up. Lots of people were buy and hold. You know, you could have turned 10K into $52,000, 426.3 profit buying and holding. But that was only during July and December of 2017 during that bull run, if you were buying and holding. But a lot of you didn't take that money out, or you wouldn't have if you had the Bitcoin. Like, I didn't take my money out. I didn't profit. So I ended up losing. But if you were to buy and hold and then get out at the top, you would have generated a 426% gain. But during that same time, if you were following the signals and this strategy, July to December 2017, your percent gain would have been 640%. So you would have turned 10K into $74,000. So 52K compared to 74. So now that was the bull run between July and December. Let's now look at January to April, okay, of this year, 2018. So we're working off of our balance. So the buy and hold, you guys had turned 10K into 52, but at the end of April, your ending balance was $35,000 because you were at a negative 32 if you were buying and holding your Bitcoin. So you turned 10K into 35,000. That's okay, but look at this. Based on the last result, you had $74,000 following the Unifii signals from January to April 2018. Your starting balance here, 74K, ending balance 82,844, and that compares again 32 negative to 11 point, it's almost 12% positive gain following the signals versus the buy and hold. So you would have had $82,000, about almost $83,000 compared to $35,000. So I don't know about you, but I would prefer 84,844 compared to 35,000 any day of the week. Simple strategy. And again, the daily signals that I'm showing you this graph here, the daily signals, these happen like once a day or so. They're very, very minimal and easy to apply. So you can have a full-time career, run a family, travel all the time, run a business, and apply these signals in minutes a day. Again, a little bit more when we're talking about the live, because of these, you know, the number of trades are a lot more. So you have to have access to your phone and your trading account more frequently throughout the day. But obviously, $106,000, almost $107,000, that can do a lot of good in the world. That can do a lot of good in the world compared to the 35,000 that you would have had in the buy and hold, or actually in this strategy, the 4,694. All right, so what I want to share with you guys, yes, again, these signals are not perfect, but if you look at all the historical data over time, you'll see that if you've followed or you start following these signals, you can start shaving off the profits, because you're going to have a buy, you're going to have a sell, and in between the signals that Unifii gives us, you know, in between that, it's going up and you're like, oh, today I want to take off, you know, I'm trading with 10K, I'm going to take $2,000 profit now before the next sell comes in, before it sells, before it tells me to sell. I come in my trading account in Binance and I'm like, oh, wow, Bitcoin's going up, there's not a sell yet. I think I'm going to take a little, shave off a little profit. That's your own decision, guys. You can follow strictly the trades. You can have a little nuance. You can skip a trade and then come back in. If you miss a trade, no big deal. You just get back in on the next buy or the next sell. It's not a big deal. It is simple. It is totally doable, regardless. And one of our members here, Dorit, by the way, she says that she's like negatively tech savvy, and she just made over $230 yesterday, I think it was, following, I think, her first trade. And she took that profit, you know, and so, and she's trading with just a little bit of money, I think 0.05 or 0.01 or, you know, a very small amount of Bitcoin. And she was able to generate over $200 in a day with a profit, and she feels really positive, really good. And she's not tech savvy. She doesn't really know how to use the internet well, like a lot of people do. But even if you do, you still may not know when to sell, when to buy in. And regardless of your tech savvy ability and your trading capacity, Unifii offers a financial educational platform for the newbie so that you understand all of this. The gamut is strong and it's foundational, and there's a structure to teach everyone at every level, whether you're an expert or you have no idea what's going on. So really, it's really about protecting your money, guys, because again, when the prices are so shifty and you're hodling and holding your Bitcoin like I was doing, you know, if I had had these signals, I would have generated so much more money. Mike Klingler would have generated so much more if we did not buy and hold the hodling, you know, if we had known when to take the profit, when to protect our money. So let's just take a really quick look at the trades. I'm just going to breeze by them really fast and then come back to my slides, and then we'll finish up and I'll go through some questions here. So coming in here, the you know, Unifii trading, obviously, you know, these are past results, just so you guys know. The same trading strategy here that I had that snapshot. But look, okay, so these are the detailed strategy results. They listed it out. This takes a lot of work, guys, to do this. It takes a lot of work. So it's showing you in red all of the times that they were in a negative with the trades, and the greens when they were at a gain. Now, there were a lot of losers here, okay? There were a lot of losers. Now, when we're looking at these results again, remember 45%. So over half of these trades, because Bitcoin was crashing during this time period, over half, more than half of these trades were losers. But but it ended up being a percent gain because of how the gains worked in overall when you were following this strategy. So yes, it does look like a Christmas tree with the reds. Wow, look at all those reds. But the gains were what helped because you're protecting your money here. Okay, so that was the daily. Let's look at the live here. All right. Okay. So again, this was the live results, 579 trades. This was when you would have made potentially $106,979 compared to losing 52% of your money and having less than what you started with. That's depressing. That's sad, because it doesn't have to be that way. There's other options. It doesn't have to be hard. You don't have to work for it. You just have to know what to do, when to do it. So again, these trades, the lives, are a little bit more time consuming, again, because there are a lot more trades going on than the 102 with the daily 579. This is something you need to decide which one you want to follow. Sometimes I come in and do live and let the daily be my stronghold because I don't have time. But sometimes I'll come in and do the live every once in a while when I want to get back in and have more time during the day. So again, this is happening just all over the world, 24/7. Bitcoin never sleeps, which is why I love it. I love it. I completely love it. And if you miss a trade in the middle of the night, we teach you how to do stop losses. So that's fantastic. Okay, so there were a lot of gains. 86.2%. Again, the same time frame in the last ones where there were only 45% wins. This one had 86% because there were more trades involved. So let's look. All of the gains. Again, there were still some losses, guys, right? There were still some losses. It's not perfect, but you can't come in here and micromanage and look and like microscopically look like, oh, today Bitcoin and I lost. Oh my gosh, what's going to happen? Oh no, I'm scared and I'm going to get out. And then the next day your gain is almost 20% because, you know, oh man, you couldn't handle the negative 2% loss. You know, you have to increase your financial IQ. And that's what this company teaches us how to do, and protect our profits, knowing when to get out. It takes the emotional overwhelm out of it, guys. It literally does. And when you're building a business with this, the emotional overwhelm is negated there as well. So it's not just in the trades, but it's in the business model of this infrastructure where the emotional overwhelm, at least for me and my team members, is just insignificant, because my team knows when they access these strategies, they know that they're responsible for their own emotional well-being. They're not relying on me. They're relying on me for other things. And that means I have more energy and time and stamina to do what I'm here to do, to teach people the significance here. So does the signal come with recommended?
All right, guys and girls. If you would like to join us, please visit the link below, passiveincomes.io, and or if you need some more information, either more information, or you like to join us, passiveincomes.io, the link below, and we'll be more than happy enough to introduce the company to you and show you additional services that they offer as well. Thank you.